Hey guys, Jay here, and hey, PoE just got a new video very recently on PoE2, and since it is now currently the death of PoE1, at least for this league, PoE2 stuff are actually super good so far. And I think this one is gonna be just as good, if not even better, because they have more time cooking, right? So from the last time that we got something from GGG, this time's probably be better. And so, let's just watch it. It's the Witch gameplay walkthrough. Okay, so Witch, and already there's minions here, so I guess they are calling Necromancer. So Necromancer is a subclass to the Witch or something. Because we also have the Sorcerer, right? Which is a more dedicated spellcaster.
Certainly not supposed to be.
So this is a army of skeletons. Probably this is mages. This seems to be wearing a bow and some melees.
Yeah.
Let's just watch.
How exciting.
Oh, they're gonna show boss fight. Okay, this is Kitava's on steroid or some shit. Maybe. Ah, fuck.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2.
Hi, Jonathan.
And I'm here today to talk about the Witch.
Okay.
Most classes have access to some kind of minion, but if you want to control an army, the Witch is probably the class you want to pick.
So I guess probably, so they say each class will have access to some minion. That will be interesting because for the druid we can always see like the companions, the animals. But everything else I don't really know what. Maybe the guardian will have like the holy, the kind of holy warrior shit that we have on Hero Purity, or yeah, sentinels, those kind of things. But other than that, so far in PoE1 we don't really have like the minions that is themed toward like other classes pretty much. Oh, golem for elementalists as well.
In POE2, most minions don't require summoning manually.
Spirit 100 level 3. So previously I think they mentioned Spirit is the resources that used to summon the minions. So maybe it works like reservation, but specifically for minions. For example, if you want to summon a golem, it will cost you 20 spirit, so you can summon up to 5 of them or something like that. Of course, it can be multiple kind of minions. I think this is a good way. I think this is a very good way to balance, because you need to invest into the resource to summon minions without actually sabotaging the resources to use everything else, like auras. I think they separated auras as well, so pretty good, eh? Require level 3, so this character I assume is a level 3 character. Grand skill level 2 skeletal warrior minion.
This scepter gives me a couple of free warriors, but it's also going to give me another resource called Spirit.
Oh, so when you equip it, you have this already. On the skill bar, he is already having, this is Essence Drain. Yeah, that is Essence Drain, and everything else is a very new icon, so I'm not sure.
Which you can spend on whatever minions you want.
Okay, one thing I have to get out of the way. The flask here, I think, looks worse than PoE1. This looks very weird to me personally. I don't think this flask looks good. Maybe it's just me.
You can see the Spirit bar above the mana here.
Okay.
On the skill screen, you can pick the composition of your army. This is a level 2 area, so I can only afford one of the minions. I'll pick a
Punch. Okay, so Essence Drain. Oh, hey, Essence Drain is actually this icon. Really? Okay. So Skeletal Arsonist, so probably like a Flame Mage of some sort. Or maybe because they have the Mercenary, so right now they will be like crossbow flamethrower thing. Sniper, probably just a bow, an arrow, skeleton.
Position of your army. This is a level 2 area, so I can only afford one other minion. I'll pick a sniper for now.
No!
You can stay.
Pick the arsonist. The sniper is boring. Look at this. Okay, so he charged
When
up
minions
a
die,
little.
They'll be revived automatically so
But
long as
that's
no
it.
other minion has died recently. So before your next battle, all your minions will come back to life.
Ooh! Hey! They are giving the golem revival treatment to all the minions. Very, very positively. I'm a big fan of automation.
You can also order
Potentially,
your minions
if
around
there
with
is
dedicated
still like
buttons.
minion
Tell them to move to a
stability in the
specific
game.
location, attack a specific enemy,
Free
or even
loop,
open a
free
chest
loop.
or door for you.
Open that.
Whoa!
Chest or door for you. Tell them to move to a specific location, attack a specific enemy, or even open a chest or door for you.
Ooh! Hey! Open a door or a chest. A chest is probably just matter for the hoarder, who don't want to miss out on a teeny chest. But open a door is actually a very, very big deal. This means you yourself do not have to be on the door to open it. And if each class have some sort of minion, I guess that would be a huge thing, especially for hardcore, because the minion can help you to open the door, and I would assume maybe a strong box as well. If that is the case, you can potentially avoid a lot of bullshit one-shot situation. A lot of it. Huge positive.
We also have temporary minions. This spell is called Unearth. If it
Okay.
kills a monster or if it hits the corpse of a monster, it creates these
Word. If it's called Unearth, then that means, okay, we don't have the Unearth on POE1. It looks like a ground
bone
slam.
constructs.
Looks
They
very
can't take
cool.
many hits.
This
they have a
looks
limited
like
lifetime,
the
but you can build up a real army with
carry
these.
and go skill thing.
While my minions are attacking, I'm going to use some debuffs on the monsters too. The first one I'm going to use here is Contagion. If a monster dies with Contagion, it spreads to nearby enemies. Each time it spreads, the damage increases, so it's a good idea to try and keep the infection going.
Ooh! Ooh! Is this COVID? So, okay. Okay. That's cool. Potentially like proliferation for minion build, which of course increased the clear speed, which of course is big win. Big W.
If any corpses are infected when you summon a minion from them, the minion will be infected
It's
as well.
just
Each
water
time they
that.
hit an enemy, they'll continue infecting them. It's nice to have an army of infected scorpions on your side. I also have another chaos debuff called Essence Drain. This one
Okay.
does even more single target degen. If the monster is infected with contagion at the same time, then the Essence Drain will spread as well. This can turn
Okay, so basically they are, combining the Essence Drain playstyle into the minion, which I guess is cool. Essence Drain has always been somewhat solid of a good league starter, but it has very, very low ceiling. Adding them to minion builds, hey, potentially you can do very, very like single target focused minions for single targets, obviously. And then, of course, with the Essence Drain stuff, you can clear better, have better clear speed with those kind of builds. And of course, I assume we should still have Spiritual Aid, which makes the minion damage applies to your character damage as well. If that is the case, then this is solid. Very,
into a
very
real
solid,
plague of
actually.
destruction. Another minion type I can summon are zombies, but they require a corpse.
Okay.
These will do nicely.
Hey,
They don't come back to life if they die, but they're fairly tough and can bolster your minion numbers.
okay. So apparently, there are a couple of kind of skill, I guess. So corpses will not, zombies does not revive themselves. Oh,
Many
Let's just
minions
wait and
also
see.
have command skills. I can order my sniper to deploy a gas arrow on the battlefield to get some damage over time.
okay, so this is the same thing as, currently Last Epoch is having like minion, when you summon it, you reactivate it and it will cast a, big boy skill. And I think D4 is having it as well. So. Not very exciting. It's okay.
Now I'm going to summon a skeletal arsonist. They can throw little fire
Okay.
grenades, but they also have a command skill that can detonate your own minions that are low on life.
Okay, okay. Hey, look at him with the little backpack. Okay, this minion is very cool. I
When you
really
see
like
the red indicator, use the skill and the minion will go boom.
Oh,
It's particularly nice on these bone constructs because they expire quickly anyway.
yeah, this is super, super good. Hey, detonate that without, you know, two buttons, I guess. Because the skeletal construct is something that respawn itself. Very cool, very cool.
So, let's take all these tools we found and fight the boss of this area, the Carrion Crone.
Okay. Carrion Crone. Okay, this amount of damage I think is okay, right? It is an okay amount of damage compared to the previous stuff. Most of it that they have shown so far, the damage seems kind of low, but I think this time this looks more properly set up as a character, even though it's a very low level, I think. Ooh. Head of Winter.
So, that's how many minions you can get at level 2.
That's
But let's see
probably
what minion
the
gameplay
quest
looks like at a
items.
higher level. This is a level 30 area.
Level
I want
30.
to try a different group of
Cool.
minions. I still have my trusty warriors, but there's a lot of different types to choose from.
Ooh.
Like
Storm Mage, Cleric, Reaver. Hey, you
brutes
gotta
for
love
stunning or ice mages
it. Gazi must be like screaming right now.
for freezing, and most of them come with their own special abilities or command skills. For now, I'd like a couple of storm mages to shock enemies, a cleric to heal and revive my minions,
Ooh.
and a bunch of reavers.
Cleric to heal and revive. Okay, Cleric, revive, Arsonist. I guess the detonation has something to do with minion life. If we have a big boy minion life thing. Ah, wait, they have to be low life to detonate, right? Ah, fuck. Okay, why do I think about POE2 build already? No, okay. So revival and arsonist to detonate. Hey, cool, very cool.
Reavers as well.
Really love
Reavers
it.
do high damage, and you can also enrage them before battle. This slowly kills them, but my cleric should be able to keep them alive. While my minions are attacking, I can use channeled skills like Bone Storm, which creates a devastating volley of sharp spikes. The Storm Mage has a useful ability if lots of your minions die. He can summon a lightning storm to strike the location of every dead skeleton in your army. Just like that. We also
Ooh.
have a type of skill called Offerings. These let you impale one of your skeletons on a big spike of bone in order to buff all of your other minions.
Okay, this is actually a
The
proper
one I've just
like,
used here is called
skeleton
Payoff.
army.
It makes all of my other minions faster and deal more damage.
Much cooler than POE.
After the battle, we have some extra
Minion.
corpses.
Personally,
we don't want those to go to waste.
I don't play a lot of
Profane
minions.
Ritual consumes a
really.
corpse to create a power charge, which can power up some of my other spells. If I use them to summon zombies, I can create super zombies, which are more powerful. You also don't need a corpse to summon them.
Oh, don't need a corpse. Okay. A lot of details here.
I can also use power charges to channel Bone Storm. If I do that, it adds a devastating AoE.
Okay. He missed it. That is a bummer. That is the boss
POE2,
skill,
even
not...
non-boss monsters can be pretty devastating, like the
This-
Spharodon Impaler. There's a wide variety of abilities and is pretty tough to defeat.
What the fuck? That is not a boss. That is a magic monster.
but maybe I can put the body to a better use.
Ooh!
This is a bind spectre gem.
Specters!
Using it, I can take the body of any enemy and capture its spirit so that I can keep it as a minion.
Okay,
Any
thank
monster
God.
can be captured, but the spirit cost depends on how powerful the monster is.
Ooh! So it actually...
It takes a lot of spirit for such a powerful enemy, so I'll have to unsummon a lot of my other minions, but it certainly seems like it might be worth it.
Ooh! So I actually understand it
If the
correctly.
spectre dies, just like any other minion, it will respawn after a short time.
Ooh! Fuck! Okay. 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 Ah, fuck. 100%. I will play more
I think
minion
it's time to
builds in
fight the boss of this
POE2.
area. Tor
Look at that
Gauntlet.
fucking Spectre. Look at the arena that it created.
The end of Marraketh's tyranny is nearly at hand.
So there's a little hole in the middle. Oh, that's cool. This one is very cool. It's Kitava's like again, but hey, it's cool. Right? The effect is cool. Toggle the Defiant. Toggle. Okay. Okay, this is so Kitava. The swipe attack, one slam, okay, and then the freaking flame spit. That is very Kitava. This is so Kitava. Super Kitava. Yep, it's Kitava. It's kind of, this one is a little bit. Maybe because they based this one on Kitava, so they completed it earlier, and so they showcased it. Nonetheless, right, even though this is pretty much Kitava's fight, I think it looks super fucking cool, because Kitava is actually a good boss fight. Okay, so the minions are actually dead, and then they comes back again by themselves, right? The default skeleton warriors.
None will stand in my way.
Okay. Hey. Super cool. By the way, just recently I played Diablo 4 and I tried. So far I have a level 100 Barbarian, level 100 on Rogue. I did not do fast leveling or anything. I kind of tried to mess around and, you know, explore the game as it's the first time I play Diablo 4. Right now I am trying out the Necromancer. So far, as far as I see, the Necromancer in Diablo 4 is, what can I say, a little bit disappointing to me personally. I really like the Barbarian, and I kind of like the Rogue as well. The Rogue, I played the shooting, the archer kind of route, so it feels pretty good. I do enjoy that Rogue more than playing bow build in PoE. Maybe weird, but I have not been playing bow builds in PoE for a long time, because pretty much it is a hold down one button and everything explode. I don't really like that one. The bow build in Diablo 4 is a little bit more, it feels a little bit more like you are shooting something, so I enjoy that more. But the Necromancer, so far, first of all, there's not a lot of minion choices. There's the skeleton, there's the melee skeleton, the range, which is the mage skeleton, and then there is the golem. and each of them have 3 little variation of itself, which different kind of damage and a little bit difference in animation. And but that is it. Maybe I did not reach the end game. Maybe there's new interaction that is unlocked that I didn't have. But so far, it is a little bit sad in terms of like just minions speaking. And yeah. But hey, this is about POE2, right? So far, still so good. Actually, it just got better. I really like this one. This is probably the one that I like the most out of everything that... This is probably the class that I like the most out of everything that I have shown so far. Maybe alongside the Mercenary. The Mercenary should be a banger as well. I really like it. Monk, I'm not sure. Need to wait to see the balance and the, actual performance in game. But the Monk seems to be a cool melee class. The Druid, yeah, the Druid is definitely, I think, looks way better than in Diablo 4. The reason is the bear in D4 looks lame as shit. The game looks awesome, Diablo 4, but the werebear form looks so bad. It looks way worse than even, I would say, Last Epoch. Personally, it looks a little bit more realistic, less cartoony than Last Epoch, but compared to POE2 Druid bear form that we have seen before, it's just super sad. I think Diablo 4 needs to be worried. They need to up their game by quite a lot, because so far, look at POE2. POE2 is gonna be so much better. So much better. The D4 game, quick rating. I would say D4 game is pretty okay, pretty good right now. I have a pretty good time playing it for the second time. Not the second time, but first time, but with the first and the second character, and then the third character so far, it feels okay. But yeah, I think there's a reason that everyone is hyping up Path of Exile 2, and I do think with that much time GG spent cooking something this week, it is gonna be super freaking awesome. And I cannot wait for the early access. And by the way, the early access is actually leaked by the lead developer for console of POE2. That is gonna be the end of November. So hey, we have something to wait for, right? Hopefully it is gonna be end of November, or hey, sooner the better, right? So yeah, until next time, peace. This is so good. This is so good.